Hey, just a little while ago, I had the chance to bring into studio some amazing people. Let me tell you their names, and then I'll pitch over to the interview that we had because we need to pack out a high school gymnasium over at Asbury High School. So the guests I had in studio with me today were Adam Lawrence. He's a middle school math teacher. Also, Justin Brooks, teacher and coach volleyball and softball. And then we had Mary Orr in ninth grade, part of FCA leadership. And then Abigail Weber in ninth grade as well, and part of FCA leadership. So let's dive right into what they got coming up this Sunday that you can get involved with. No matter if you're a kid, an adult, athlete, or not, this is something to get excited about. So take a look at this. Y'all are here to talk about a very special event that is coming up very, very soon. We're talking about this Sunday, and it's all about fanning a flame. What's that about? Tell me, Adam, what's going on with this event?
Yeah, so this event actually started about 2 years ago, and God put on our heart a specific scripture out of the Bible in 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 6. It says, "This is why I remind you to fan in the flames the spiritual gift God has gave you when I laid my hands on you." And it goes on to talk about not being ashamed of the gospel to others. And 2 years ago, we had several kids that gave their heart to Christ. And it kind of started there. We wanted to share what God had done at Asbury at the time with the community, and not only the community, but those around us. And so God has really blessed us out there. And so we just want to take our gift, the gift that God has given us and His Son, and just take Him to the world. And so this event is something special to us. We did it in the elementary gym 2 years ago. They did it on the football field last year. And this year we're getting to get in the high school gym, and it's just an amazing, amazing event. We'll have a drama team there called Anthem, correct? Anthem, and then we've got a worship band called Solid Rock Worship, and then we've got an awesome guest speaker. His name's Mason Myers. Got an incredible testimony that he's going to share with us.
Tell me a little bit about that testimony, because I hear it's one of those miraculous kind of stories.
Yes, he a few years ago, he's a lineman, and so he basically was out on a job and basically got electrocuted and really left for dead.
Yeah.
And God really saved him. Went through a lot of intensive rehab, came back, and now hopefully we get to hear his testimony this Sunday.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be quite an event to be a part of, and it's right here local. So ladies, I got to ask you about your involvement in this. I know y'all are heavily involved with FCA, part of their leadership. So tell me, what does FCA really mean to you, and how have you loved being a part of the organization, of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes?
So this is the first year I've been an FCA leader, and I've loved every second of it. I've met a lot of new friends doing it. And at my old school, we didn't really do much of like FCA activities. And when I moved here, it was just like a big change. And I got to be a part of a group that loved Jesus and can show it.
Wow, that's special, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow. And then how about you over there, a part of FCA? How long have you been a part of it? And what all do you love about it?
I've been a part of it for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Now. I really love just going to all the events and seeing how God's gonna move.
I got you. So being a part of this, now I know that FCA is open to everybody. You don't have to be an athlete, though it's called Fellowship of Christian Athletes to be a part of it. But how often do you guys meet, and what's the vibe like in there? What does it feel like to be a part of this?
So I guess I'll answer that question. They're all looking at me, but
Yeah.
we get to meet. We have one thing once a month during our 8th period. It's a club period for us.
Nice.
Our principal has been super phenomenal. Obviously, we make it optional to everybody. They don't have to come, but we meet, like I said, once a month in the 8th period. We also meet once a month in the mornings before school starts, and we have some people come in. We actually have a guy on our staff that Tyler Tarvin that does our worship for us in the mornings. He usually sings a song, and then when we have 8th period, he does the same thing as well. And I know these girls seem shy right now, but they're really not. And They do some awesome dances and stuff that they do in front of people, and I'm embarrassing them right now, but it's actually really, really good, and it's just a phenomenal thing. We have such a privilege at our school at Asbury High School to get to do what we do. I know not everybody's as blessed as we are, and I think that's what this event just kind of wraps up. It gets to share our heart and what we love and carry Jesus to the world. So,
how have you seen FCA really grow there at Asbury?
Over the last 3 years that I've been a part of it, it's really taken off. God's had his hand on it from day one. The Spirit really has never left Asbury, and so being around these ladies and Coach Lawrence, it's been a very big blessing for me. But like I said, it's really taken off, and having meetings, and really, I guess the optional part, we want everybody to be a part of it, but it's been a blessing to us.
All right, well, tell me a little bit more about Anthem. I want to hear more about Anthem, ladies. Can you tell me a little more?
Well, I'm a part of it, actually.
Yeah.
So my church has a drama team. So we're going to be doing the song. We're going to be, like, dancing to it.
Yeah. What song is it?
Worthy of It All.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yes.
It's a really good song. Okay, so do you guys use props? Do you use any kind of ribbons, flags? What can we expect to see when you guys take the stage?
We have in the past used stuff like that, but this time it's just going to be us.
Okay. It's like a human video, just
Yes.
moving to the music, right?
Yes, sir.
I love those kinds of ministries. Really a lot of expression right there. That's good stuff. Have you seen a lot of people really touched by that ministry?
All the time.
Yeah? That's encouraging right there. Awesome. Well, I'm so glad y'all carved out some time to be with me today. So I want to throw this graphic up on the screen just to make sure everybody sees it after the fact. This will be up on Facebook and Instagram. I'll try to put it across all the socials so you can see it there. But Fan the Flame, Sunday, November 17th. Mason Myers is going to be the guest speaker. Worship by Solid Rock. And you can find out more information on Facebook and Instagram. But it's Asbury FCA. It starts at 6 o'clock at the Asbury High School Gym this Sunday. Y'all rock. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for carving out some time. Anything we need to touch on that we haven't yet?
I will say this. I know this is, when you think FCA, you think it's just for school and youth, and it's really not. This is for anybody. This is for any church, any Christian organization, even if it's not a Christian organization. Get your buddies, get them out, because it's going to be sharing the gospel that night, and that's what the world needs. We need Jesus.
That's right.
And so that's our heart. So invite everybody. We want everybody out there. We got plenty of space, plenty of space in the gym. So come on.
Awesome. We need to pack that place out. All right. Well, thank you again so much for carving out some time. We'll get back to the music that you know and love. We got Stephen Curtis Chapman and Do It Again right here, right now.